What's up, Daryl?
What's going on, Joe? You good?
Yes. All the way from Milan, Italy.
Yeah. We've got the rest of this evening. We've got the athletes meeting at 6:30 today, and then we're gonna chill tomorrow and be ready for the show. Start carving up tomorrow, but coach wants me coming in really conditioned. So
right.
yeah, he's got me really dialed in right now. I'm going into this show with the best mentality that I've ever been into a show with, and I'm really excited to get on the stage now.
Nice. So tell the audience this.
So yeah, I think I'd put it this way. I've done the work, and my work's been second to none. I've worked on my weaknesses. My presentation, slowing things down, making sure that I maintain a good posture throughout my transitions, and I've worked on all the areas that I had feedback from the judges on. So as long as I can present that well, I'm very pleased with how my physique looks now. Like, we're smoking. Life's good. I thank God. Life's good right now, and all I can do is thank you, fitness junkies, for doing so much for me as an athlete and giving me a platform to express myself. I want to shout out to Animal, my sponsors, and I want to big up everyone that's going through any sort of dark time who's watching this. Rise up yourself, man. You know, it all starts with your mindset, and I know a lot of people throw that around, but trust me, man, you have to be consistent. Like the gym, you got to be consistent with changing those thought patterns, and start reframing certain situations in order for you to get to your destination in a happier manner. So just be peaceful, man. That's it.
Yes. Well, good luck, brother. We can't wait to talk to you again soon. And
we'll be talking soon. What's going on, people? So we're en route to the athletes meeting, and we're running a little bit late. It's meant to start 6:30, 25 past 6, but we find it difficult getting a taxi because where we're located in the apartment, it's not as easy to get a taxi, and Uber can have you waiting for a very long time. So we're now in a taxi. We luckily saw this gentleman. What's your name, sir? Amigo, what's your name?
Marco.
Marco, we see Marco.
This time the taxi in Milan is difficult.
It's difficult, yeah? Get Marco.
I don't know why. You are so much.
Yeah.
There is a congress, a concert, a meeting of bodybuilding.
Wow, concert and you see? So you got concerts, you got a congress, you got the bodybuilding meeting, IFBB Pro.
Everybody wants to come in Milan for something.
Everyone's coming to Milan for something. So that explains why we find it difficult getting a taxi. But luckily we saw Marco, thank God. We're probably going to be about 20 minutes late, but the most important thing is that we get there, we get our number and we check in. I just sent my contract back off because there was difficulties on the site, which meant that they received my membership funds late, and they just sent me the contract, which luckily Lam has managed to get sent back over for me. So yeah, man, it's aligning, but we're getting a few obstacles in the road. Would you say so?
Yeah, definitely. It's all good now.
Definitely. But yeah, so we're gonna get to the meeting. Hopefully, show you where the meeting's at. It's at Crown Plaza. You guys will get to see what the meeting's about. I don't think we can film inside, but you'll see the hotel, you'll see the settings. Probably meet some of the athletes after. I think we've got a couple UK athletes there, and that's what we're gonna show you what's up. But for now, I need to sip my water, get some more hydration in because we're still on quite high litres of water. Had a meal. How I had to package my meal was crazy because there's no Tupperware, so I had to put them in my empty animal nutrition packs. Luckily we got big containers for the supplements, so that was a saving. But yeah, we'll see you on the other side.
You have a nice day.
Guys, you know what the show is?
2 UK pros, come on, I have to shut it down Sunday. I'm gonna do it really, but this guy's gonna shut it down Sunday. Come on, it's solid. I'm not doing it, so what me, bro? You know what I mean? Come on. Yeah, I'm shut it. Fuck pros, innit? It's checking. I'm nervous, brother. No, please, you're not doing the show. Please don't do this. Yeah, but they're not Bob. Sure.
Attention, again, classic men's physique athletes. We need competitor number 1, Adam Bomer, back up to the front desk. Rounding out this class, Jesse.
Weight done. Weighed in at 88 kilos, but I've obviously got jeans and a t-shirt on, and that means I'm the heaviest I've been. So it's looking that we've made some good progress in the off season. We've got a lot of room to fill out, and we're going to fill out nice and big now. Last session, Issa and Lam ready to get this working. Get my number.
It's going to be a good session.
Good to go. This session really, Lam, is just about getting some good blood into the muscle. So it's not about trying to risk injuries or going too heavy. It's more about just getting the blood into the muscle and pushing some water out before we start drying out tomorrow. So today's the last session.
Doing heavy on the weights or just low weight, many reps?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say super light because I'm not a fan of going super light because my body isn't used to that stimulus. Although the goal is not to try and build muscle tissue, it's not to deplete muscle tissue either. So we're not trying to break down muscle to build it, or we're not trying to break it down to go into a state of catabolism, which is where you're using muscle as fuel. So it's just about getting the blood into the muscle so we can feed up tomorrow, fill them right up with glycogen and have that sort of pop, what we call it in bodybuilding, or that full muscle belly, because the conditioning is there now. We have hit a point where our conditioning is where we want it. So now it's about details and fine tuning. Pushing through it. Still pretty full, considering I'm depleted. Pretty shredded, right?
Yeah.
Pretty shredded.
To say the least.
To say the least.
Yeah.
You know, it's times like these where you have to ask yourself, you know, how far are you willing to push your body? How far are you willing to push your mind? Because these are the times when you come over that hurdle. These are the times where it matters. put in that extra bit of work, because at the end of the day, as long as I know I've done all of my work diligently, accurately, consistently, then I know in my heart I'm a true champion. No man's going to define me. No man's going to define whether or not I have a champion or a champion's heart, because a champion's heart is something that nobody else other than the champion knows that they've got. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's when you have to go inside of yourself. And I've pushed myself through this prep. Look, you know, we're a day out and I'm depleted, but I'm still pushing my body. I'm still trying to get the most from myself. I'm still asking myself questions. Is there any more? Look at my face, I'm drawn in. There's no fat to me right now. The water's coming out, but I'm still trying to get a little bit more for myself. Because I'm somebody who believes, and when I say this, I mean it. I'm somebody who believes in being your best self, and only you know if you've got more in the tank. And then when you get to that point and you think there's not no more, you need to dig a little bit deeper. And that's what I'm going to do today. History in the making, baby. History in the making. Rap. Depletion session done. I am fatigued, to say the least. I think it's more so due to the weather, the climate. When you train in the heat, anybody that trains in warm climates regularly, they may be accustomed to that level of heat. But myself, I'm from the UK, so it's pretty cold where we're from. So coming out and training in sort of 32, 33 degrees, walking around the towns, walking around the city. Milan city's hot, a lot of buildings, you know, there's the same level of pollution, so it's difficult. But we got in the gym, we got the workout done, we had the athletes meeting, we got our number, we're checked in, our tan's booked, we've got our meal for post-workout, we're ready to start the carb load tomorrow, and I'm about ready to get on that stage. I feel mentally ready, physically ready. I do want to get some carbs in me now to start filling out these muscle bellies. But one thing I will say is I've enjoyed the process. There's been times when it's been difficult, there's been times when it's been hard, there's been times when I've doubted myself. And you guys would doubt yourself at times on your journey, whether you want to be a pro, whether you just want to get to the best shape of your life. There's going to be times where you doubt yourself. But I'm telling you this, everybody goes through that level of doubt. What's important is that you find your why within and use it and channel that energy in order to propel you forward so you can overcome that hump. So from me, from Lam, we're peace, love and blessings to you. We hope whatever you're doing, you do it with passion. Remember, get pumped mentally, physically, and stay strong spiritually. We're out. Peace.